and hope to die. Taking this one step at a time. I got your back if you got mine. Oh, one foot in front of.
Are you looking to take the steps towards a more green lifestyle but feel overwhelmed by all the changes that you'd have to make? We get it. It really can seem like a lot, but our next guest is sharing simple and small steps that anyone can take to start a more sustainable life today, like right now. Please welcome back in the new year, the Green Queen herself. And I didn't even mean to do this. Wearing green, Jennifer Hankey.
I know. What support? Thank you.
I was channeling you.
I love that.
Okay, so I, for one, we start off with these resolutions, goals, whatever you want to call them, and we want to live a healthier lifestyle and also protect the planet. What do you say to people who go, oh, come on, Jennifer, I'm going to have to throw out everything? It's kind of overwhelming.
Well, that's what happens. People become deer in headlights because it's like, I can't do it all, so they do nothing. Right. And that's why I don't want them to get there, because one simple step, if you eat one more apple a day, you do one thing and you do it for a while until it's a habit, then you pick something else. Don't overhaul everything. Don't do everything I say. Pick one. That's what today is all about.
Excellent.
I'm giving 5 options and I want you to pick one.
Okay.
One until it's a habit.
Okay, that
and
I
anybody can do any of these.
Right, and let's start off with this first one. I can tell this green line that there's going to be a good side and a bad side.
Yes. So the first thing is throw out the scents, the fake scents, because we know they're linked to cancer and hormone disruption and so many different. There's tens of thousands of chemicals and that they won't even disclose. And so yes, but we do know a lot about them and they are worth avoiding.
Okay.
So
all
get
this
rid
trash.
of all of this, your candles, your fragrances, your sprays. But you can't just not do it. People can't get there.
Right.
So look at this. This candle.
I love it.
Look at that.
So
look
cute.
And I'm not. Yeah. So I mean, literally.
I'm not supposed to.
But it's actually not real, but it looks real, and so you don't have any fragrance going, but you get the look that you're going for. I use it at dinner parties, things like that. Essential oil diffusers, like we talked about. This gives you that smell. Everybody wants that smell, and it keeps going all the time. So it's not like you have to keep spraying something.
Okay.
So that's a great option. And then Big Dipper Waxworks is one of my favorites. They actually came out with tea lights and all sorts of different sizes now, so you don't have to just have the traditional candles.
Cute.
They're made with beeswax. It actually cleans your air. So it's the opposite. So it's not just a neutral, it's actually cleaning your air.
Cleaning it up.
And so you can have your candles, you can have your smell, and you can have your candles.
Good. I love the idea of the essential oil diffuser too. Just
it's actually very healthy for you. If you know?
Good. So, but again, she's saying like wait until you're done with these and then start anew. Okay.
That's exactly right.
Next up,
this is my big one, the dryer sheets. It's something that anybody can do, but people get really addicted to dryer sheets. It's really funny.
I know. We love that fresh scent.
I know.
In the laundry.
And then you think about it, how long does that last? You want it to last weeks and weeks and weeks, which means you're exposed to the chemicals for weeks and weeks and weeks. So if you think about it, you're walking around and you're smelling it. If you're smelling it, you're being exposed.
Oh, wow.
So again, I always try to get people to go to the wool dryer balls. And but there are safer, greener options out there if you can't get there.
Okay,
so take a step.
Okay.
Go by. This still does what you want it to do. But then again, the wool dryer balls are my favorite. A couple of problems that people have said is there's static. There's an issue with static.
Okay.
So you take a safety pin, you pop it in there. Look at that. Throw it in there.
Amazing.
Throw 2 of these in at the same time, and now you have no static. And then if you add essential oils, you want to add it to the wash, not the dryer, because it won't smell if you put it in the dryer. And then people are frustrated.
Right.
So some troubleshooting on that.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, and we just got some new plants actually, people gave them to us.
Yes.
When my mother-in-law passed, and I love having this greenery in the kitchen.
I know. And these are actually from when my mother passed. And so this is like my goal to keep them alive.
Yes.
It's 2 years. I'm very proud of myself.
Good job.
I know, and I kill everything.
Me too.
So this proves anybody can keep a plant alive. These are very easy. These are different kinds of lilies, and you just have to water them every few days when they start looking sad, and they live forever.
Yes.
You do want to cross the number, so Google the top 10 plants that clean air. You can check out my website. I have them listed there. But you also want to cross that with which ones are dangerous to pets.
Right.
This one in particular can kill cats.
Ooh.
So you want to make sure that your animals are safe as well. But this cleans all the formaldehyde, benzene out of your air.
I love it.
Get 2 to 3 per room.
Per room. Wow.
If you can, if you get really motivated.
Okay, we only have about 90 seconds,
okay.
so let's
toss all these. So your personal care, when you run out of one, you switch to another one.
Okay.
That's it. Go to the Environmental Working Group website. You can look and see how toxic the ones you are now are using. You can search for zeros and ones. As you run out, get a new one, and in a year, your whole house will look different. You wouldn't even know it happened.
Really?
Because you
Okay.
just switched
Yeah,
as
you're
you ran
just doing
out.
a little, right.
Don't throw
Again,
everything away.
It can be very
as you run
overwhelming.
out.
Okay. And I mean, just again, these brands, it's just get the healthier alternative
Get
without
that greener, without the chemicals, you know, without the questionable things. And so it's just, you know,
yeah.
safer,
All
healthier
right,
option.
safer and healthier. Okay, now let's go
and
over
this
here.
is really, really exciting for me because you know I'm big into cleaning supplies. So we know that they release all sorts of chemicals in the air, but we've had to really struggle with green and it being having equivalent types of products.
Right.
So I want to point out just three really quick. An aerosol has never been created that I'm aware of that's been green. So especially in preschools, that's been a real problem.
Right.
7th generation came out with an aerosol. I'm so
Wonderful.
jazzed, I can't even tell you. So there you go,
Did you throw a
preschool.
party?
You can still figure it out now. You don't even, it's like an equivalent. The other one is Branch Basics. This is a new one that came out that you can use this for everything in your house, from your laundry to your counters to your bathrooms. And so it's an all-in-one
What? Oh, I gotta
concentrated
get
cleaner.
this.
It comes with a bunch of empty bottles. And they tell you all the little measurements. You make them, you have them for everything. But how easy is that? You just
I
buy
know.
one.
And
you
by
get
the
rid
way,
of all of this and you have one.
I was just going to ask, it really does work as well as...
These work. That's why I want to tell you about them.
Right.
Because people get frustrated when they try to switch. That's why it's important to know the brands I recommend.
Okay, good.
And the last one is
What is
called
that?
Force of Nature. It just came out. It was the coolest thing. You add vinegar, water, and salt into this, and you turn it on, and it turns into a disinfectant that's like almost as strong as bleach. And you can disinfect your whole. I mean, I don't want you to disinfect everything in your house except maybe now because it's flu season.
Right, yes.
But your counters after you, for chicken or door handles, if somebody's sick, germs are good for you in general.
in
We
general.
don't want to kill them all, but this is amazing because now we have an alternative that you can just, and it's so cheap. I mean,
Right.
it costs like less than pennies.
Exactly. Okay, and all of these, this information on all these products, I want to
It's
go to
on
your
my website, thegreenqueen.com.
You've inspired me.
Thank you. The Healthy Food Exchange website talks about the brands that work too.
Okay, and remember, she said one step at a time. That's all you need. And if you
Pick
would like
one.
more about any of these, please visit her website. It's greenqueen.com. That's greenqueen.com. Love you and
Thank
thank you.
you.
You are
Pick
awesome.
one.
As always, pick one. Pick one. Okay, coming up next with the Good Housekeeping Seal of Approval, we have tips to a healthy new you in the brand new year. Stay with us. Awesome job.